よいしょ。はい、どうも、おはようございます。こんにちは。こんばんは。お疲れ様です。今日は花金ですね。今日お仕事だった方は、お疲れ様でした。明日土曜日、日曜日、お休みの方は、ゆっくり休養をしてください。お仕事の方は、無理せず、頑張ってお仕事をされてください。で、明日、25日、GTWS ね、グランツーリスモ7ですか、マニュファクチャラーズ始まりますね、1戦目。私も1年ぶりに、参戦したいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ということで今日は、相変わらず肩も痛いですが、今日もゆるっと、のんびりゴルフやっていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。いった
2K Sports and the PGA Tour Proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the opening round of the Legends Championship right now. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. Let's find out who will go low. Let's check in with the play on number 10. That really sounded pure. The club choice is a 6-iron. Really well done. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. That one goes in. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. The par 3 11th hole.
Long par 3 at that, bunkers front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Not a bad shot right there.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Well done from back there. This one is 5 feet away.
This one is for par.
The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
That's some good golf right there. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Nicely done from close range.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
The big hitters are going to take it left and try and cut off as much of that creek as at all possible, leaving themselves with a short and inviting second shot.
Tee shot is looking good here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
The 14th is a long par 5.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
Not a bad result right there. It's the second shot here on 14. That's a really nice shot. Let's check out some highlights from earlier in the round.
Watch this swing. Perfection.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection.
That is right on target. That's another green and reg.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
That one comes up short. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
4 holes to go at Lone Grove. Here's the 15th.
Long downhill par 4, fairway cameras from right to left. Green chases away from you towards that water. Be mindful of your second shot and not go long.
I like that one. The second at 15. Come on, let him in. A putt to move into a tie for second place. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Not enough pace on that one. And just to finish off the par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round of the prestigious Legends Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Our featured player is at even par as we begin today's coverage. Let's get down to the first hole. This one appears to be fairway bound. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 155.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. This could be a big moment, trying to save par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
That one just rolls by. 6 feet to the hole. A bogey on the first hole.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot downhill. Don't be short, or that false front will get you.
Wow, what a swing right there. This from about 210 yards. One club up or down, that would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well. This putt left for birdie. Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Downhill par 3 with water front and left. Do not be shy.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Yeah, quality shot that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Let's recap this long-range effort. Solid putt, that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Back uphill for your tee shot, but down the hill ever so slightly for your second shot. Plenty of room around this green. But in order to make birdie and or eagle, your short game must be spot on.
That might be the best swing of the day. Let's check out some of the action from earlier today at the 7th hole.
Third shot now.
And in the hole.
We're back. Time to have more live play.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Time now for the third. Leading the event by 1 shot. He's got this putt for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. This hole is a par 4.
Signature hole here at Lone Grove. Fairway cambers from left to right and chases away from you. Second shot back up the hill over CJ's Creek. Don't come up short with your second or your ball will find that creek.
This is a bomb. That was really well played. This putt to get to 2 under par for the tournament. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Okay, that round in the books, and as we look at the leaderboard, he's got a share of third. It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We've got third-round coverage of the Legends Championship starting right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. As our coverage begins, you can see our featured player is in third place. Let's see if he can get to the top by the end of today's round. Let's catch up with the play down at number 6. That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Five iron on the way. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. This putt is for a share of fourth.
On a nice line.
And the birdie putt drops. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
Hole 7, and it's a par 3.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
Going with a 3-wood here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
That putt will end up short. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And that's all she wrote. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
A lot of contour on this tee shot. Makes the fairway a little bit smaller than it actually is. Second shot slightly back uphill to a green that has a massive fall off to the right-hand side.
That's a textbook swing. What a beautiful leave right there. Here's a putt for second place. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. A short one left for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Dog legs from left to right. Just avoid those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot straight back up the hill. Dotted with 3 bunkers, but what a great opportunity to make a birdie on this closing hole in the front 9.
This will play nicely. This is his third. Just 2 strokes off the lead. Hear the golf claps around the course. 5 feet remains. Man, that was close. And a tap in left for par. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. A lot to build on after today's round, and currently third place on the leaderboard.
Ooh, everything is shaping up nicely, innocent for a fun-filled final round.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time
こんばんは。みんなのゴルフやってた昔が懐かしくなりました。
ああ、こんばんは。コメントありがとうございます。今あれ、ボイチャー消してます。ちょっとやっぱりゆるっと真剣になるんでね、惜しいところがあるので、コメントありがとうございます。
Time to catch up with the play on the 10th. These are the moments in a final round where you can really try to make something happen. Wow, what a swing. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Currently tied for the lead. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. This putt from 7 feet away. Those are so frustrating. finishing off that hole. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Time now for a par 3.
Long par 3 back up the hill. It's got bunkers front and to the left. This green runs diagonally from left to right. Really difficult to get your tee shot close with the pins on the left-hand side.
Going with 5 wood. That's a misfire there.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Here's a par putt. Down to Henny.
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
He gets that one to drop in for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. It's time for a par 5 as we've hit hole number 12.
Dogleg from right to left. Generous landing area, but that's when the big decision comes into play. Go for it or lay it up.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Almost had it. Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. He makes that tap in for birdie. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. We've hit a par 4. It's the 13th hole.
A dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
that is going to work. Let's go down to Henny.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That's a good one to build momentum on. This is a 6-footer.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Okay,
こんばんは。みんなのゴルフやってた昔が懐かしくなりました。
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Only the longest are going to reach this green in 2. Those who lay up, though, accuracy with their wedges is going to be of the utmost importance to get it close and make their birdie.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Lovely effort, that. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
An uphill left to righter.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Long par 4 back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you. But be mindful that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
That should find the cut stuff. Standing over his second shot. Currently leading by 2. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Surely it's going to.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3.
Beautiful swing there. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
A great birdie chance here.
Oh. 7 feet to the cup. Hit a house. Putting for bogey here. News has just come in that Xander Schauffele has made a birdie at his last hole. He's now just 2 shots behind.
The 17th hole is a par 4.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
I like the looks of this. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Another good shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Okay, a 15-footer remains. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
So close. Let's see if the player can manage a par. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
I think he likes that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt here is for the clubhouse lead. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. Well, Rich, you're one of the few who can relate to this player right now and what they're feeling winning their first major on the PGA Tour.
Andrew, I have to say, it's mind-blowing how everything changes in the span of seconds after you hole out that putt. Whirlwind, everything going on. I remember sitting there speaking to Scott Van Pelt when he was with ESPN and just giggling like, I won this thing, really? It was surreal.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Norwood Invitational is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got a great day on tap. These players are excited to try and go low and race up that leaderboard. It's all coming up next here on 2K Sports. We're going to take you out to number 12 now. That was right on target. Nine feet remain. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. And now teeing off on a par 4. This looks like a really strong tee shot. That's a really nice approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Here's a look at Roseng from a little earlier. A great shot by our leader. This is why they're on top, Rich.
chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. We've made it to 14.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. And only one off the pace here. Opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is from about 240 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Three-wood on the way. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This one a good distance away. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
How did that not go in?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Reach the 15th at Emery Beach. It really starts a challenging finish.
It does. Slight dog leg from right to left. Again, massive bunkers both right and left of this fairway. So find the fairway in your second shot. That's where the real fun begins, Luke. It really is difficult to find any flat areas on this green.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
Another great goal shot by Rozang. Let's get back to it, shall we? 2 over for the day. Going with the hybrid. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
A par putt awaits. And that putt will drop. Well done. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Well, sometimes you don't have your best stuff, and that appeared to be the case today.
That was a pretty lackluster performance today, wasn't it? Really nothing going on out there. Average would probably be the best thing I can say about that round.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for round 2 of the Norwood Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. Jordan Spieth, always so dangerous with a lead. He sits atop the leaderboard. He's leading the event by 1 stroke as we begin our coverage here on 2K Sports. And now to the play at number 6.
Lovely rhythm.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That's really a beautiful chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Needs this to drop to save par. The man everyone is chasing right now is Jordan Spieth.
We've arrived now at the 7th, and the par 4.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your second shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Yeah, that was a safe play. And now this to move inside the top 10. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
How good was that putt? And what a way to jump into the top 10. And Jordan Spieth currently occupies top spot in this event.
We have a par 3 here.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green, not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
This is a hybrid. On the green, that's always mission number 1. A putt here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Do we think that one will stay on the green? From 10 feet away.
This for par.
There it is. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Jordan Spieth is at the top. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. That will definitely work. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
I like the look of this one.
And this just might be good enough to go down.
That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
All right, let's get back to the action. Rich, she is so fun to watch week in, week out. Rose Zhang is really taking over the sport.
It's amazing how seamless the transition was from college golf to the professionals. And there is no stopping her right now from what it seems like on the outside looking in. She really is an extraordinary golfer.
This is the third, and currently 3 shots back. This putt would mean we have a tie for 3rd place. Okay, on to the next. We've got a multiple major champion out in front as Jordan Spieth is in 1st place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
Okay, that'll play.
There's some excitement going on elsewhere.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. For more, we send it down to John.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
That's a good looking putt, that. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop.
Time to get back to the course. If this putt drops, we'd have a tie for 2nd place. Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, our featured player continues to challenge Jordan Spieth for the top spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And the second round comes to an end, and they are in 1st place.
And just the narrowest of margins in that lead. A lot of players lurking.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Norwood Invitational begins right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Absolutely want to be. He's in first place after 2 rounds, heading into this third round. A lot of golf to play, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Let's get down to the first hole. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Time for the second shot on the first hole. Looking to get up and down from here. This putt from 6 feet away.
The all-important par save here.
That was close. Just a little work to do for bogey. There's a two-way tie atop the leaderboard between Wyndham Clark and our featured player.
Here we are at the second tee.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like he's about 23 feet out.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Big putt for par coming up. There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this shot at the last?
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. Not a bad result right there. This is about a 120-yard shot. All right, we can work with that. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Six feet to the cup. After that hole, we've got a tie at the top with our featured player and Wyndham Clark. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
That really sounded pure.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
Let's check out what happened at 17 earlier today.
This is a second. Oh, he's been feeling it all day long. There's another one.
We've got about 180 left to the hole. Currently tied for the lead. That's going to work nicely for him. 6 feet remain. Well, maybe this would get the round going. A birdie putt coming up. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in front, but Wyndham Clark is in second. Only one round to go. Rich, how are you going to sleep tonight?
This leaderboard has got me bubbling inside. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. It looks like another exciting day of action here on 2K Sports, and we're going to bring it all your way coming up next. We're going to go down to number 14 now. He'll need to keep that razor-sharp focus if he wants to carry this lead all the way to the end. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Our leader has done it again. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh. 4 feet left to the hole. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Well, that's beautifully judged. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
What a putt.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, ahead of Wyndham Clark.
Okay, it's a par 3. This is a 9-iron on the way. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Magic with the short club. A par putt tap in. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Now to 17, a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Oh, this one might roll into that second cut.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Wow, our leader's got it going today. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
It's so frustrating to leave it short. Here's the par putt. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. Time for the tee shot at 18.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5. Most of the players, just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there. But the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said. But accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
Beautiful shot from our leader. Second shot here at 18. That's a really nice shot. With shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. There's your champion. Our featured player wins the Norwood Invitational.
Enjoy the victory and all the spoils that come with it.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Let's head out onto the course and see what's happening at the 10th hole. And as we turn our attention to this featured group, word's starting to emanate that a rivalry is brewing between the featured player and the friendly giant that's Tony Finau.
Luke, it is true what you're hearing. It's quite unbelievable because Tony Finau is not only one of the nicest humans ever, but he's also one of the most talented humans ever. I just don't know what this featured player is up to.
Well, that's the good stuff, Henny. I appreciate that intel. Be interested to see, though, if our featured player can step up and take down Tony Finau. He's one of the best out there. Sitting at 1 over. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Starts off on a good line.
It's a tad frustrating, especially when it comes up short. Just a short putt remaining here. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The par 5 on 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Now just 1 over par. This is his fourth shot. 2 strokes off the lead. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
He can't quite keep the smile off his face because this putt will put him in front of Tony Finau.
Ooh. A 7-footer right here.
This one just for a bogey.
And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Sitting at 2 over. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, did you see that fly right past the hole? Lining this one out from a fair ways. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event. Reach the 13th as a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, that'll work there. Second shot here on the 13th. That's disappointing. This would be a great up and down. Oh, right by the hole. And he needs this to save par. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. Come on. Oh, that's so cruel. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not a bad play, that one. 16 feet to the hole. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And down it goes. Sitting at +5 overall. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
That was wonderfully done. His second shot here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Oh, he's got to love how this feels. Ahead in this rivalry. Nice.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Ooh.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nine feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
That's disappointing. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. Currently at 7 over par. So the opening round in the books. Rich, impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of this tournament is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. Even par is where our leader sits as we begin our coverage today. We head down to the 6th hole. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one is headed to the right.
I thought it was going to hang on, but no.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
This putt for par here. Now 7 shots behind after that. We've arrived at the par 5 7th.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
2nd shot here on the 7th.
That doggle hunt.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he's looking good now. Up ahead in this matchup.
And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. That is a touch of class from the bunker. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for par.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently at +8 for the event. Hole number 9 is a par 3. Going with the 5-wood.
10 out of 10 marks given.
For the first time today, Tony Finau's looking a little bit nervous after that.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that was a really important hole. Now just 1 off the cut line.
John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 18th, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Oh, well played. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Sitting just below the cut line currently, Luke. They need to make something happen today. They can't afford any mistakes. Got to watch and see how they play it out.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. This is his second shot. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, wow. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have weeks like this where you just try and scrap your way through. You make the cut, and all of a sudden you go out tomorrow morning, you find something, you post yourself a good number on Saturday. The sky's the limit from there, Luke.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's head out on the course for the third round of this event. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Let's catch up with play down on the fourth. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Yeah, he never quite hit that hard enough. And this putt coming up for his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 5th. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. This is a lengthy putt here.
Well, if he holds this, he's going to apply some serious pressure to Tony Finau. Finau will be saying, hey now.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Putting for a par here. And well hold. Let's move on. Sitting at 9 over par. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
From about 200 yards out. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm over on the 18th watching Tony Finau set up his next shot.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. This is his second shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
He's got this one for birdie.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Sitting at 8 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Great shot. From about 100 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Wow, what happened there?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Could it be? That is outstanding. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. The score to beat out there today is 5 over par. We're going out to the 15th to check on the action. Nicely done. He's setting up for his second shot. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Six feet remaining to the cup. And that putt will end up short. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Currently at plus 15 for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 16th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 15 over for the event. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Sitting at 14 over for the event. The 18th hole is a par 5.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Not going to find the water, sadly. Is this one going to hang on to the fairway? Just barely snuck into the first cut. Time for the fifth shot. This putt is for a final score of 76. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, Henny, that's a fine performance. In fact, one for the ages. Very few people come up against the likes of a Tony Finau and cut them down to size.
Luke, I just cannot believe that we saw that. This player has every reason to be happy with that performance. They set a goal, they challenged Tony Finau, and they beat him. It was textbook. It was so entertaining for me to be able to follow these two going back and forth throughout the event.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
いしょ。それでは今日はこの辺で、配信を終わりたいと思います。ご視聴していただいた方ありがとうございました。あと、コメントもありがとうございます。それでは配信終わりたいと思います。失礼します。あと明日、グランツーリスモ、マニュファクチャラーズ参加される方々は頑張ってください。それでは私も、ちょっと練習をしたいと思います。グランツーリスモ1年ぶり、約1年ぶりですね。ということで、ここの辺で配信を終わりたいと思います。ありがとうございました。